They are getting a little risky there in the jungle. There's Dread going to start this one up, and he has Prio from mid. Obviously, Lee Sin can be very dangerous, but only with blue buff against red. The flash does come in. There's the follow-up stun. Pioshik is left out to dry.
Dread and Kana so much more comfortable. And knowing that this Drake is being taken, Kana just says, yeah, I'm really happy about that. Feeling great. Not so much now, though.
Perfect cask. And yes, the Q is going to get insane value, but it does not matter, as it was a moment of bottom lanes. You have the rotation coming down. Now BDD is going to get first roam here once again, so they could just, it's just a return here. There's no vision of this happening, but of course they know it's happening now, as the Abyssal Dive is straight into the open arms of Dread and BDD, who is tanking the turret though, but he has a Yuumi nearby, so switches over to Tom Kensta's Dread. Abyssal Dives himself out of there, and that is just a double kill in the bottom side for Nongshim.
And it's the confidence that Nongshim has been lacking for a while.
Yeah.
Just really cleanly
Yeah.
the lead that you got for yourself on bot side. So it feels kind of off, and the main mistake is just them rotating people over as opposed to just completely letting it go. But overall, yeah, this dive very clean. Deft and Beryl trying to get away, and then Beryl's unfortunate Abyssal Dive underneath the turret into the waiting arms of the enemy, as Kana going for the early dominance here.
Yeah.
Get his rage charged up, clears the wave. That's something.
No, but the plates are still going to go down. BDD has found a Kingin in the jungle, and the charge does come in. So probably split some of that gold over to Deft here. But at the end of the day, Nongshim's still in the time. 14 minutes into the game. As Pioshik is trying to make this happen, oh wow, he actually flashed into the end of that Everfrost. A crazy interaction there, as a big rocket is also flying by. In goes Pioshik, and he will pick up the kill onto BDD. That is going to be huge benefit here to DRX, who now have the push in mid lane.
And Dread looking for a counterplay. Kana's teleport available. He's going to come through. Def trying to look for the cancel.
I guarantee you he 100% would never have expected the Jinx to stop him with the Chompers, and now Deft is going to live, only thanks to both of his summoners. As he is
not available just yet, but teleport is available for BDD.
Yeah, he has flash too, but he does not have any idea that this is coming in. The cask is huge, and even Tom Kent is here as the kick does come in, and that will be enough. They're even able to hand over the kill to Zeka, who is now 3-0-1. And he was a menace in game one. He didn't even get that.
Finishing through, actually taking out these games. And then moments like this, where BDD is actually flashing inside. Dread's also not going to be able to find the ultimate to come through on Pioshik here, which might have also given him the opportunity to at the very least trade kills. And then this is just a really clean setup, by which I mean you just throw enough spells at him and one of them will hit. In this case, it's the cask, and then Pioshik coming in for the kick as well, even though the initial change and the Everfrost don't really find the mark. It doesn't end up mattering. And now
Gale Force and just skirt his way out of this one.
Gotta do something, Nongshim. Gotta pull the trigger at some point. Can't just...
Your Renekton is here. You put down a Rift Herald in the bottom lane. Let's see the fight. Well, we're not getting much. We do have a Rune Prison here onto a Gragas, and now Kana is being bullied. He is quite the tanky Croc, but Deft is kind of just free hitting, running down the river, as that might not last too long, but the Devour is very nice here from Beryl. That gives that extra space for Deft, but a huge Moonlight Vigil, as once again Ghost is making this Aphelios work for him, as yes, he will get kicked in, but can his team clean up the fight is the question, as the answer is yes, absolutely. Dread and BDD with the help of the Yuumi going to clean up a lot. The Drake goes to DRX.
The sustain of Dread keeps them going for so long. King, unfortunately, with a zoning cost on himself, making sure that he doesn't get taken down. Doesn't get too much value, and neither does the ultimate from the Yuumi. Not great from Snowflower, but it doesn't matter because it's all just luring DRX into a false sense of security. BDD, lot of damage getting done here, and then when this crit comes through, Ghost is like, I'm not letting it go. Unfortunately, as he flashes in, they get vision over the wall, and Pioshik kicks him in. But even with Ghost going down, he's done his job, right? He's done enough damage. The rest of his team can easily clean up.
Egregious enough to pull the trigger just yet. DRX get this one once again, and everybody is behind them. so they just switch sides. I'm not sure about the technical value of that play, to be honest.
It's a better position.
Yes.
You know, marginally. You have a lot more space.
True. He's got... He's like trying to angle down towards the bottom side, but he doesn't have flash, so... Dominus procs, Drake down, Cask is good onto the Renekton though. The damage not quite there, but there is the follow-up from King, gets a double body slam. BDD is right into the thick of things as he gets kicked in, and Ghost is left out to dry. Definitely have seen this before, as unfortunately he eventually will go down. He is cutting this out pretty nicely, even with the grab him though he is not going to survive. 3,600 damage for Deft. And it feels like now they will just go ahead and take the Baron.
And unfortunately for Nongshim, I think that might be the killing blow unless Deft can find a Miracle Stealer. But look at that. Barrel standing watch, making sure that no one is going to come near this. Yeah, not even going to try.
Yeah, no. Like, this fight, you know, the Realm Warp was pretty interesting. But again, it just kind of feels like the old problems of Nongshim kind of plaguing themselves. Like, nobody is willing to shot call, pull the trigger. And so they kind of just waddle around until, of course, the fantastic engage comes in.
Yeah, Kingen and Zaka the heavy lifters there. Zaka the one that starts it all off. And then Kingen finding some very high value CC into the choke point. And that's the end of it, you know? And you know what the best part was? That was Zonya. So Kana.
Okay, I mean, this is one way to get your engage off. Really nice cast, though, from Kingen once again. Separates the two frontliners from the side of Nongshim. And now you just don't have any engage. It's kind of what happened in the last fight. They're just all running away as the Renekton is very scary and large with the Dominus, but that is just about all he is. As the slowdown comes down onto Ghost, and this one feels like a done deal, guys. Nongshim not going to find luck here in game number 3, and DRX, they will pull it together one last time as they're chasing underneath the turret's depth. He'll tank up that turret, he does not care. As Snowflower, that is just a Lee Sin kill for the picking, but Yoshik says no.
Just wait.
Yeah, Deft. Get him! Oh!
That's a heal.
Nice try. Nice try. And at the end of the day, yes, the turrets will go down, and in fact, the game will end at about 28 minutes in this one. They are not able to get that final kill on Snowflower just yet, as Ghost is actually putting on a show at the end. They kill him one last time, but Snowflower will live. DRX pick up the 2-1 victory in this first series tonight.
한번 볼게. 나 먹는 거 없어. 나 먹는 거 없어. 아이고 와봐. 아 슬로 걸렸어. 나 먹는 거 있어.
Saying how he got the slow on the Ghost.
해봐 이거. 자 라인 잡아. 오케이 봐.
Go for Rise.
나 이거 일단 바텀 하나 먹을게. 그냥 라인 밀게. 한 명 먹어줄 수 있어.
Go and we can get him.
끝낼만한가?
Can we end?
야 유미 죽여.
Get Yuumi. Killer.
오케이 그냥 가게. 아 뭐야. 님들아. 뭐요? 님들아. 참아.
They're like, all right, hold on.